G'day there. Surely one of the most compelling things we've seen this week is the court decision around Oliver Christiansen. Travelled halfway around the world to see his dying father. He wasn't allowed to, of course, until a court overruled the cartel that are currently running this country. 24 cases on compassionate grounds. They've looked at 24 cases. No exemptions. The beauty of the court decision was it was able to do what so many of us haven't, truly hold this lot to account. They were made to act, made to change their minds, made to review their procedures. It's going to be fascinating to see, once they do that, just how much their approach will change. How many of those 24 originally turned down would have or will have the chance to do what they were initially denied? It brings into sharp focus the Winston Peters comments of last week, the advice from the Ministry of Health to lock New Zealanders out of New Zealand. It shows a blind obsession with health outcomes and literally nothing else. As we told you at the time, the advice, although free and fair, and the sort of thing departments do all the time, could never be acted upon because of immigration law and a United Nations convention that we've signed up to, making it illegal, basically, to leave people stateless. This, of course, is of no concern to a health ministry, but are we not, in seeing this advice and witnessing their actions around the 24, a department that has basically hijacked this whole mess, turned it into their personal experiment, endorsed tragically by a Prime Minister short on real-world experience, so desperate for safe harbour of perceived wisdom and experience, and as a result, convert to what is turning out to be an economic catastrophe masquerading as a health victory. Ashley Bloomfield, the man responsible for the approach, is Director General, answerable really to nobody, so has got away with it given his calm demeanour and good general knowledge, but has been badly exposed by a court who has seen what most of us could see but didn't have the judicial authority to fix. What makes this really ugly is we have a Prime Minister who has coated herself with the varnish of humanity. Being kind is what she is and what she does. But having told us 18 of the 24 cases had been given exemptions was embarrassingly, yet again, let down by the ministry when it turned out, in reality, it wasn't 18 at all, of course, it was 0. The woman who put teddies in windows and made the tooth fairy an essential worker stands beside and behind a ministry that turns out to be a heartless, cold, and driven by little more than statistics. Her saving grace was heart, of course. The magnet for the apparatchiks was kindness, and yet 24 will tell you a whole other story, a story we would never have known about if it hadn't been for Oliver Christiansen and his 3 attempts to see a dying father.